We actually going to get started pretty quickly today because since we're a little behind.
Yeah.
First, we're going to have Femshet versus Sneaker O'Toole for Street Fighter 6, our first round. Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. Keep that. Wait.
I know.
Lamar, look at the
I know Lamar, he's like, how did I get here?
Okay.
It's probably a story that, but we ain't got time right now. But you already know we have the infamous Femshet, who's all sponsored by Paragon. I don't know where the HB came from. That's actually different.
Hitbox.
Oh, Hitbox. Oh, she's still sponsored by Hitbox, the cheap box. And you already know she just made an appearance at DIY not too long ago.
Yes.
Did a formidable showing. She always in training mode, always learning more, always advancing. And that's what we like to see.
Of course.
But it seems like, is HQ ready? All right, HQ ready. Lamar and Femshet, you can begin.
DJ, spin that shit.
We already know what Femshet is doing, but of course we have Lamar, Sneaker O'Toole, who's working with JP.
Yep. Shout outs to the Astro custom headset with the SR logo on both sides.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very shameless.
I like that.
You should see the giggly smile that SR had on his
I was
face.
happy.
Like,
I was happy for a few days as soon as I got that. As soon as I got that joint.
So this is like exactly the color you guys wanted and everything?
I don't think Femshet. Yeah. I don't think Femshet is ready.
No, she's ready.
Yeah, the sign-up process took longer than it was supposed to. Yeah.
She is ready for battle.
Yeah.
This could be grand.
It's going to be grand. You know what I mean? We about to get started.
You know what I mean? All right, let's get into it. Little Shep versus Big Sneakers O'Toole.
Yeah.
DI 99 second could not be faster.
Already started, but you already know. We got too much. If I got too much experience to get by 99 DI.
Man grab. Nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's crazy.
Real nice. Good jump in. Already in the corner is Sneaker. Reset. Good drive parry awareness by Mr. Sneaker O'Toole. Rope-a-doping in the corner.
Yep.
Not letting Femshet get any space. Oh, now get a chance to get a jab punish here. But he's back in the corner.
Yep.
Can't set up his spikes. Can try to jump out, but you got hit with the armor of Femshet. Forward throw. Meaty heavy punch.
Yep.
Can't get out. Still trying to Mario his way out the corner right now.
Trying to, but
Femshet
is just mauling Lamar right now.
Yep. He's got to get more buttons out because she's going to, if you let her take space, she's going to take space.
Might be a little bit of experience gap, but, you know, things can still happen once you have a set dream.
Yep. He might need time to rev up here. Might have cold hands.
Well, you already know she's going to do that meaty. He still got hit, and now Femshet is about to hit you with the okey doke. Oh, you got hit by counter to amnesia. That's crazy. You know she practiced this combo, and you a victim. Let's go. Level 2. Ooh.
That's a lot.
All right, 1-0 by Femshet already. We start pretty quick. Oh, you still pressing buttons? We just started, sir.
Oosh.
Once again, got caught off trying to do amnesia and fell. Femshet mauling in the corner. This is looking one-sided, sir. Oh, this over already? I was told that Modern does less damage.
I think the Equalizer is the strongest woman on planet Earth. The ninth wonder of the world.
99 DI got countered by armor punch. What? Gladius?
Oh my God! Wait, that was great. Spike.
All right, set it up.
Teleport.
Okay. Lamar's trying to at least get one before he's out. Oh!
Don't jump into the corner though. Oh, what
My
are you
man
doing?
did jab, portal.
Reset. Level 1.
I respect that. Yeah, get him off.
Command grab.
You know that command grab wasn't going to work.
He's still alive after this combo, even after the level 2.
I hope so.
Yeah, he's good. It scales a little bit, but you're still alive. I'm a liar.
So again, I'll say it for the second time. I was told Modern does less damage.
Hey man, I don't, sometimes
that's what I was told.
Sometimes I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I understand, but come on, like I understand that. But shout outs to Femshet. We'll move forward to the second round. Lamar will actually be joining me on commentary.
It looks like he should have taken his sneakers off.
All right, so
I was telling them
that was a good show.
The only thing I had calculated was the level 1. The only thing like, all right, you're hitting a button here. Why? Because you're steamrolling.
So, on the one hand, obviously I mauled Lamar, but I didn't really feel good about it because I knew he was very out of practice, and there were a lot of things that I still felt I did wrong. At one point, I was so confused about where he did a reversal that I punished it with only a throw. I had several jump-ins that I knew were guaranteed to hit, and I still routed into the medium punch target combo instead of routing into back heavy punch quarter circle back. And all told, I didn't feel like it was a great way to start. I had been playing casuals for several hours before this where I felt like my execution was really on point. But most of those casuals were on Ken because I've been really working on my Ken this phase to try to get him up to par as a tournament-ready secondary. So I think that may have affected some of my Marisa instincts and execution and those finer points of optimizing her routes because I just haven't been playing her as much. Going into the next match, my opponent was my friend Kyle, Comeback, one of the best TOs to ever do it. He runs Philly's other monthly, Go for Broke. He's been playing Honda since like Street Fighter 2. And we're 1-1 in bracket as of recent. I got him once and I was incredibly proud of myself, and he got me the time after that. So I know he's a very strong opponent. And in addition, I feel I really psyched myself out here because besides knowing that he's a very strong opponent, I had looked at the bracket and seen that in all likelihood, if I beat him, I was also going to have to beat Kenny. And I was already thinking about the stress of I've never beaten Kenny, and this is 2 in a row, and am I really going to be able to do? And I was already not fully present in this match the way I should have been. And as I'm sure we'll see as I go through the play-by-play analysis, I think my core mistake here was trying to smother him with offense, because when I'm nervous, I default to one of 2 states on Marisa. I either start playing really passive and reactive because I'm afraid of making a mistake, or I go pedal to the metal, extremely aggressive in an attempt to end the match quickly. And that's what I did here. And I ended up putting myself in bad situations where I'd burnt too many resources and still hadn't killed, and lost multiple rounds in the clutch that I really should have been able to close out. But on to the play-by-play analysis. And so the match against Kyle begins, and as I said, I'm already sweating, and my head is already further down the bracket. I almost feel like I need to stop looking at the bracket altogether at this event so that I don't psych myself out. He started out both pretty slow. He's showing me that he's willing to go for lows to try to beat Gladius, and I continue trying to Gladius anyway, and then I panic and jump in. I really should have just recognized that he was going to hit low and try to outspace it, maybe whiff punish it, or catch it with my crouch medium punch. That was an unfortunate flip out of my medium punch target combo where I got lucky that he went to parry instead of punishing me for it, because that is punishable. I got a good jump in there, caught him autopiloting the low. I go into the correct combo here. Please tell me he kills. I dropped it. Okay, so I'm already having some execution issues here. I should have been able to Gladius that on reaction as well. It's one of the reasons that I think modern Marisa in particular wins this matchup, is the fact that Gladius is such a strong answer to the butt slam. But I got the modern reaction there and closed out the round. However, it cost me 2 bars of meter that I really shouldn't have had to spend, and I don't like that at all. I then immediately start trying to turn up the offense. I get him with the frame trap, force him to make a decision. I forgot that you can't punish Honda's OD headbutt the way you would punish a DP. You have to punish it with an uncharged stand heavy punch, not charged. And I dropped my punish opportunity there, which sucks. Looking back on it, right after this set happened, I was just like, man, I played terrible. But it really is a couple of key mistakes that caused me to lose this set. If I had done the correct punish there and gotten my punish, I think I would have put him in a guess for game situation, if not killed. And instead, I end up nearly in burnout here. I have a very narrow life lead, and I have no idea what I was looking for with the— oh wait, no. I went for the raw DI because I thought he was going to sumo step, and it's a counter to sumo step. But even so, he can cancel OD sumo step into super, so that wasn't a good decision regardless. It's only really helpful when he doesn't have the super cancel. I don't know if Kyle does that, like, consistently, but I know it is the counterplay to the counterplay. And here, again, I start trying to force my way in. I'm being too preemptive. He could have whiff punished that Gladius. I'm just running, jumping here, like, trying to get something started. He caught me mashing on defense there, because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm throwing this. I need to get something going again. I need to work on recognizing that if somebody jumps out of my throw, I still have time to meet them in the air with the medium punch target combo because I could have anti-aired him there instead of giving him a chance to get offense rolling again. I put myself in a very good situation here. He's in the corner. He only has a little over a bar of drive. We're about even on life, but I have a significant drive lead. Unfortunately, I let him jump out there. I wasn't paying attention to the skies enough, and I opted for back throw there because I wanted the corner position, but in hindsight, I think if I'd just done a combo, I might have been able to kill or almost kill, and I should have just gone for the damage instead. That was good. I do want to work on, this is something I've been doing in the lab, but not reliably in real matches yet, is that if you get counter hit off drive rush stand heavy punch, it can actually route into back heavy punch, quarter circle back, instead of routing into the medium punch target combo, and it saves you some meter, so it's a little bit more optimal. That would have been the better route there, but the route I did was fine. I closed the round. At this point, I'm like, I can bring this back. But by Kyle's own admission, because I did talk to him after this set, he knows that if he tries to just steamroll and start doing stuff, especially just raw butt slam, I'm very good at countering that and then steamrolling him. So he played this very slow and just waited for me to overcommit and make a mistake. Here I again am in a good situation. I put him in the same setup there. I was hoping he'd remember the command grab and jump this time, that I hit him with the meaty, but he had the discipline to just block, which was good on him. How did I lose this round? Okay, perfect parry. He throws me behind him. How did I lose this? I think if I had done drive rush, back heavy punch, cancel, fully charged knee, light gladius level 3, I could have killed there. I missed kill opportunities here. I thought it was just that I choked in the clutch, but it was that I allowed clutch to happen in the first place because I didn't just route into the damage. I actually played too conservatively. So it's this weird combination in this set of, on the one hand, I played too aggressive, but on the other hand, I didn't commit to playing aggressive. I didn't get my big damage. I saved my resources, and then I burnt them in the wrong places. Here, I was just desperately looking to super something on reaction, and instead I got hit by the headbutt, which really, really sucked. I was literally looking to super that headbutt. There he just went in with round start sumo step, which I was not at all looking for, and got counter hit. I get my counter hit combo there, I get the knockdown. He jumped out of my command grab, I got lucky he didn't punish me, and I decided I wanted my meter back and routed into the anti-air into level 3. Puts him in the corner and an orange drive meter. This is again a really good situation for me, but he does have super. He had shown me that he was willing to wake up butt slam to get out of corner situations, and I still failed to counter it, even though he'd done it earlier in the set. And then that right there was just greed. I put myself in a position to lose the set when I didn't have to, because now he has a significant life lead, he's about to be out of burnout, and I'm really close to being in burnout. So this ends up being really bad for me. And yeah, there I overcommitted to a drive rush cancel that put me in burnout. Even if he'd just blocked that, the guess after it would not have been enough for me to kill. Just bad all around. Really bad. And so we move into the loser's bracket. And my next loser's bracket match was against my friend Splash from the Newbie Fight Club and Fight Rise Discords. He is a modern Cammy player. We are modern brethren. A super cool dude, but I have never lost to him in tournament. And I was very rattled by the way I had choked against Kyle, and already thinking about just the rest of the bracket and how am I going to recover, and I'm really disappointed in myself, and my head was not in the game. And the result is that you're about to see a set with a lot of combo drops for things that I know I can do reliably, and a lot of panicked, scrambly play and committing resources in the wrong places, because I was just really, really worried about throwing it. I don't think it should have been as close as it was. Splash gets better every single time I play him. It's not like he's a bad player at all, but I have reliably been able to beat him, and I am also working and improving. So I don't think this should have been as close as it is, realistically. I'm disappointed in myself that it was. I did close it out, but I'm going to talk through my decisions here and how I feel I could have played better, even though I won. So we start playing slow. He just goes for a sweep. The information I really should have taken from that is that he was willing to just do punishable things on block to try to hit me low. And that I should have then been looking to just block or just whiff punish. He whiffed a medium kick in front of me twice there. And I really just proceeded to play an aggressive, steamrolly, in-your-face style here. When, based on the way he's playing, I could have absolutely just played slow and punished his mistakes. But I was so afraid of letting him get started that I played equally fast and proceeded to lose control of the set. Alright, I put him in a bad situation there. I was looking for the reversal. That was actually a good throw tech. Put him in the corner. Do I chip him out? No. If I should have just gone for something that would have chipped. I went for a reckless option there for no reason, and he walked up and threw me. That was just incredibly scrambly. What you are seeing here is me playing not to lose instead of playing to win. This is a Marisa that is going, oh my god, I cannot let him get anything started. I have to maintain momentum at all costs. Nah, if I wait, I'm sure you will do something ill-advised and I can punish you for it. There I was trying to bait, but he had already shown me, and this is something I always forget about Splash because of the other modern players that I've played and the other Cammys that I play online. He will save the DP for on reaction. He's very unlikely to DP on wake up. So I should have really just stopped baiting the DP on wake up, especially because that put me in a situation to get back thrown. And level 2 fails me in the clutch. I am so lucky he didn't punish that because I really should have been dead. And another thing about Splash is that he does not jump my command grab. If I armor him, I can always command grab him. So there are things I know about this player and his playstyle, and there are information bits that he is giving me just by the way he's playing now, and I'm still failing to alter my play to effectively counter the way he's playing. I'm not actually playing, like, bad here objectively, but I'm not playing the person in front of me. I'm autopiloting generally solid Marisa, and a little bit of Unga Bunga. That was an amazing modern reaction, I have to say. But even though the way I'm playing is not bad, it is bad against the person I am actually fighting. I should be looking to whiff punish. I should be looking for mistakes. I should be avoiding overcommitting my resources. I should recognize he doesn't like to DP on wake up. That was brave. Do I level 2? I could have killed there. I don't know what I was doing. I think I thought that Gladius was going to connect into level 3 is what happened. Does he get this game? No, I chipped him out. I think he still could have jumped, but he was close enough that I was just like, best case scenario, this hits. Worst case scenario, I think it'll chip. And thank goodness I calculated the chip correctly. I've been losing a lot of matches to just barely not calculating modern chip correctly lately. He keeps clipping me low. I could be looking at just perfect parry, or I could be looking to back up and whiff punish. I could just block it and then drive reversal the drive rush. I have so many options here besides what's actually happening, which is just me being twitchy. I think he perfect KOs me here. Does he? Not perfect. Do I bring this round back? Because that would be ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I could have punished that with a stand heavy, but whatever. And I jumped on a modern player. That was a terrible decision. I have nothing to say for myself there. Okay. So again, I feel like I'm just throwing rounds to a severe degree, where I could easily have lost this set if I made a couple more mistakes. And really more accurately, if he had capitalized off of the mistakes I was making. That's the drop I was talking about. And there, that's exactly what I said I should have been doing earlier, which is just blocking the big low and then punishing it on block. But unfortunately, I dropped the combo. Do I level 2 here? Yeah, I level 2 to close it out because I didn't want to risk it. It does put me at a meter disadvantage, but I really didn't want to let him get a game. And I still have 1 bar of super. So we go to final round. And he's still looking to kind of just walk up into something. I dropped the combo again. At this point, every time I started the combo, all I could think was don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. And if you're thinking about dropping the combo, you're gonna drop the combo. And there again, I tried to bait the DP when, like, he doesn't DP in that spot, like, at all. I remember this ending up close at the end and should have been up. Yep, I got clipped low. He was really fishing for the lows, and I just did not adapt accordingly. This is painful to watch back, it really is. But the good news is that now he's in burnout, and I have 2 bars of super, and he has nothing. But I got hit by the big low again because I just didn't block low. I could have done OD Dima on the dive kick if I were looking for it. But at this point, I can just begin bullying because he's in burnout. He's not in burnout anymore. Now this is bad because we're even on life. Now I'm behind on life, and I got very lucky that the Wake Up OD Gladius connected with the hooligan option into kill. He does like to hooligan a lot, and that's not something I usually counter effectively. I don't even think that was a reaction or a read. I think I got lucky, honestly. And now a quick break to thank this video's sponsor, Zenni Gaming. Zenni has been a leading online glasses company since 2003, when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was released. With over 50 million pairs sold, Zenni offers prescription sunglasses, sports glasses, blue light glasses for gaming, safety glasses, and just regular old glasses. So you can look like Marisa Outfit 2, Aki Outfit 3, whatever you want. And unlike costumes in Street Fighter 6, Zenni is always releasing new fits, all for a fraction of what glasses would cost at an offline store. You can even virtually try them on with your device's camera before you buy. Use promo code GLADIUS to get 10% off your Zenni purchase while supporting the channel. Link is in the description. With such low-cost eyewear, you can find something to match every cosplay or esports jersey. The possibilities are as endless as Ken Main's downplay. Thanks for watching the ad. Now back to the video. So, I'm still alive in losers, but now, just like I was afraid I was going to have to do in winners, actually, Kenny lost. Schmink's Jury, or not Jury, actually, this time he played his secondary Lily. Schmink's Lily beat Kenny. Kenny would beat that Lily in the run back later in the day, but Kenny went to losers sooner than anyone anticipated. So I now had to play the person I was afraid of being in winners with me in losers instead. I've never beaten Kenny. It's a pretty intense rivalry. There's a lot of trash talk back and forth. Everybody on commentary really wants to finally see it happen because they know I'm going to pop off and they know he's going to be entertainingly and sincerely grumpy about it. But I wanted this really badly. And unfortunately, the way Kenny plays Luke is very slow and designed to bait you into overcommitting so that he can punish you. And the mode I was playing in at this particular King of Shadows was overcommitment on offense because I was afraid of losing control of the match. So the Marisa match we proceeded to play was exactly that. I committed to reactable full screen options like Phalanx to try to get around the zoning, even though Phalanx isn't very good against how fast Sandblast is. And I got really screwed over. I got beaten very soundly in the Marisa match. And at that point, all I could think was, I am tired of this happening. I am not going to let it happen again. Ken is the character I've been practicing. I know he's getting there. I've been playing close sets against better and better players offline. I'm just going to try the Ken. My worst case scenario is I lose. And as much as I wish I had clutched it out during the final interaction where I lost on Ken, I went a little bit too eager on the reversals at the end to try to just get him off of me. I am overall very proud of how close it was on Ken, and I think I may confidently select Ken from the jump to play Kenny next time, because I am more confident in my ability to out-Shoto Kenny than my ability to play Marisa slow and calculated enough to deal with the very slow, I'm gonna bait you into making a mistake, I'm gonna jump on you at a weird angle at a weird time way that he likes to play against Marisa. It is so frustrating to deal with that as Marisa. I would rather just meet him on equal footing with a more balanced character. And so this is my set versus Kenny. Here we go.
We got Kenny Big Bang versus Fem Shep, the Marisa extraordinaire or something. The modern Marisa. Oh man, but yeah, Fem Shep has caught a few bodies, got bodied a few times. Definitely a mainstay in these King of Shadow tournaments. Speaking of King of Shadows, we got Mr. Shadow Royalty himself.
I personally has to.
SR.
I personally have to.
You personally got to commentate this one.
I personally have to.
This is all your fault, by the way.
How's it my fault?
This is your fault.
I didn't see this bracket.
Like this whole, you didn't see it.
I didn't see this bracket. I did see this bracket, but
I bet you did. This is all your fault.
But
the reason this is a spectacle.
This don't count.
Especially because of you.
This don't count because it don't count only because this is in losers. This is the losers bracket. Losers? So I didn't put them.
I'm about to say it count even more than.
Yeah, HQ. Can it begin?
HQ.
All right, so
that's what they call big back niggas in bed.
See. So you started already. So
I'm starting what?
So wait, can it be HQ? Did you say it again?
All right, we ready to start?
Well, they begin at HQ, so you're gonna have to
we good to go.
Switch to the game.
All right. Let's see you over here giving instructions. You're supposed to be commentating.
Anyway.
All right, we got the match. See, both of these players were practicing different characters all week just to come to King of Shadows and play the same shit they've been playing for the last 2 years.
Because they take each other seriously. That's why. You have to understand. This has been a rivalry. This has been a rivalry for a long time now.
This has been a rivalry because you made it one.
I didn't make nothing.
Yes, you did.
I didn't make nothing.
This is your fault.
This is what the streets need.
the streets as in you.
We need rivalry in the community.
You.
We need rivalry.
And you tried to manufacture this one.
I did not.
Anyway, Kenny Big Back is burnt out already, punishing FemShep for the errant gladius. What were you thinking? Here we go. Oh, we thinking whatever the fuck that target combo in the EX. Right. They're both pretty even right now, but FemShep not pressing a button in the air.
FemShep has been traveling and getting as much experience as she can.
Yep.
So every time she does this matchup versus Kenny, she always has something new, and is always a even stronger opponent every time she runs this matchup.
So what is she showing you right now?
She's showing me that this is
She's
hard.
showing me she can get dumped in the mouth. That's what she's showing me. All right, round 2.
Oh,
Here
my
we
God.
Go. Kenny Big Back.
Anyway.
Kenny Big Back all up in the crack.
All right, so you have to understand. You gotta understand.
Oh, you whiffed that too.
No
What's
matter,
going on?
you have to point out.
Let's
no
go,
matter
FemShep.
what, Kenny plays Bison. He plays Akumen now. All that. But when he fights FemShep, he will pull out his main.
Look, Kenny.
Luke.
I've seen Kenny on stream twice now, and Kenny has played Luke. You can say whatever you want about whatever other character you think this man play against people that try to take their LP online. When it come to the tournament, it's freaking beast mode, baby. Make Kenny up 1-0.
Okay. So Kenny is up 1-0. This is not something. It's not something that's
See.
before.
You started this.
I
and
did not start this.
You started this, and I'm gonna spice it up.
I did
Come
not
on, FemShep,
start
let's
this.
go. Kenny said you light work.
No, he did not.
You gonna let him
No,
say that
he
to
did
you?
not.
You gonna let him say that to your face?
No, he did not.
Come on, step it up.
No, he did.
You better Marisa punch him right in his jaw. Take his face off.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Get mad. Get upset.
Oh, she with the Ken.
She switched to Ken. What is going on?
That's actually interesting. She actually been practicing. She's been practicing Ken a lot.
She's been practicing Ken.
Yeah.
Oh shit, FemShep making me a liar. Not going to just play the same old. She said, "You gonna beat Marisa? Well, I'm gonna step up the tier list. Let's see if it makes a difference." We got Modern Ken in the building.
Yeah, she actually
Let's
has
go.
been,
It's
practicing
grand
a lot.
finals right here. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Up. Unfortunately for FemShep, I believe Kenny. You know, how can a man named Ken not know his way around a Ken?
I mean, I don't know. Let's compare.
Kenny said, "I know this matchup." Look
Ooh,
my,
nice neutral jump, actually. Yeah, actually, that was a nice neutral jump.
Ooh,
Nice to burn out.
We got burned out.
Oh, did not let him
The
fly.
modern
Put him right back in the
Shoryuken
corner. Put him right back in the corner.
That's okay.
Oh,
she got the DP.
Oh, she knows the fundamentals. She got her fundamentals down. All right, her Ken is ready.
Okay.
Her Ken is ready. Her Ken is ready.
Kenny not ready.
Her Ken is ready.
Kenny not. Oh, we're punting.
Ah, Mr. Jim Rye. Ah.
Let's go.
That's a Jim Rye. Let's go.
Oh, you bust out like a nut. Boom. Ming. Ming. He said you can't beat me with Ken. Look at what my name's made out of. Grab you again.
All right, another grab.
Nigga, my name Ken.
Tried to go for a third. She hopped out. She hopped over.
Oh, you
tried
bust
to
out
DP again.
and you died.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, tried to DP it out and got counted for it.
You're busting out
We're going on game point on Kenny's side.
like a legend. Game point for Kenny Big Back sitting on a perfect. Can FemShep turn it around with this weird Ken pick?
It's not weird.
It's not weird. It's not weird.
She whiffed her
you
DP.
whiffed the DP.
Now Kenny, it seems like he's going to cash out here. Yeah, he
Into
is.
the
He's going to take
cash
out.
out.
Yeah, it's going to take out half.
See, you ain't been sure you went in the gym. You wasn't back. You wasn't there. You wasn't there when the game came out. You picked Marisa. You played Marisa. That's what Kenny.
Oh, is that going to hit? Oh, it is. He tried to hit it in the ground.
We getting random.
I respect that. That's not random. That hit.
That was just
That's not random. That hit.
We
That hit.
busting out on the funk. Oh, you whipping buttons. You can't whip buttons.
Yeah, be careful. It's still
All right,
not
come
too
on,
late.
FemShep, you got this.
He is in burnout.
Are you going to take us?
Oh, empty jump low.
Up driving pack. Up. We got the grab first.
This is.
Oh,
he has to hold that. He has to hold that. Long as she don't drop this.
No, she's not dead. Oh.
She should have super.
Now.
Oh, she just did it. Oh, she just did it.
Oh, let's go. All right, what's going on?
Patience.
What's going on?
Patience.
Just grab him.
Oh, Oh!
The bus out giveth, and the bus out taketh away. And Femshep will not be beating Kenneth today. Not today.
All right. Unfortunately, Kenny will move forward.
Unfortunately,
Kenny will move forward.
You showed your true colors. You showed your true colors.
I'm kidding.
You have showed your true colors.
I'm kidding.
We knew it the whole time.
Unfortunately,
Kenny.
I'm kidding.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I am kidding.
Kenny's supposed to be your mans.
I'm kidding.
You want Femshep to beat him. And we knew this.
I'm kidding.
Kenny, you see this.
That's not what happened.
We have you on tape.
That's not what happened.
We have you on tape, sir.
That's not what happened.
Have a seat in the chair.
I was kidding.
Have a seat in the chair.
I was kidding.
You're a liar.
All right.
Why don't you have a seat?
Anyway, well, I'm getting terrorized.
Terrorized. There's no terrorized. You heard of the catch a predator. This is the catch a traitor.
Yeah. So Kenny will move forward.
We know about you.
So Kenny will move forward.
We know about you.
After that set, emotionally, it really felt like I'd gone 0-2 in the tournament. The win against Lamar was because how much we practiced was very lopsided, and the win against Splash didn't feel fully earned because I knew I had made so many mistakes. And I then proceeded to go 0-2 against both the players I saw as the major powerhouses in the bracket that were like the people for me to beat. And especially when I've beaten Kyle before, unlike Kenny, who I've never beaten, having that be 0-2 was painful, and followed by the second 0-2 was deeply demoralizing. I am really proud of how I handled the aftermath. I removed myself from the situation, I left the building, I took a walk around the block, and I stayed outside and had a cry and talked through it with one of my friends before going back into the building, seeking out Kenny, telling him GG's, talking about the stat, and then going and buying myself some food to get me out of my head so I could enjoy watching the rest of the stats, which were in fact really fun to watch. KOS is an awesome event with really killer commentary. And on top of that, I didn't say the kinds of hyperbolic things that I tend to say to myself, either out loud or in my head. I really shut down that inner voice. I didn't say, I'm not improving, I'm not actually good, I'm never gonna get better, I'm never gonna be able to beat Kenny, it's embarrassing that I couldn't beat Kyle, or whatever. I avoided those kinds of statements and went, I am disappointed in myself because the mistakes that I know I made are, how can I do differently next time? And in the meantime, how can I enjoy being here and enjoy spending time with these people? And I've been working really hard on allowing myself to have the crash out, whether it's the cry or that I gotta curse a little or whatever, but making sure that I don't subject other people to somebody that's just kind of like sauntering angrily around the room, because it's not fun to be around someone who's angry, even when they're only angry at themselves. And also making sure that I talk myself down without saying really cruel things to myself about myself. So I am proud of that. And that's really all that can be said about this tournament. This was a case of, ultimately, I think it hurts dramatically more to feel that you almost beat someone than to feel that you had no chance of beating someone. When Kenny used to beat me and I couldn't even get around and none of the games were ever close, then it was kind of just like, well, it's unlucky that I hit Kenny in the bracket, but what can you do? He's that much better than me. I'm not there yet. Now that some of those games are close, now that I can identify the mistakes I made instead of just feeling like I did everything wrong, now it hurts because it feels like that win could have been possible. I know the win against Kyle was possible because I've beaten him before. And that almost is so much more painful. I am harder on myself now that I have a 1700s MR Marisa and a freshly 1600 MR Ken pocket character than I was when I was in Rookie, or Iron, or Bronze, all the way through Platinum to Diamond to low MR. I was so much kinder to myself when I knew that I didn't know what I was doing at all. But now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I always feel like I should have known better. I should have played better. I could have done better. Why didn't I? Why did I let myself down? And I took some time to think about it after the bracket and ultimately posted a Twitter thread that I'm going to include in this video because it's something that I want to really carry with me into the next KOS. I wrote, I don't think there's anybody in Philly that I absolutely couldn't take a 1-2 against on a good day. The problem is that when I sit down to play known powerhouses, I always feel like the underdog, and it bleeds into my play with combo drops or anxious, overcommitted decisions. I've beaten a lot of players now that used to be untouchable. I go back and forth with a lot of the ones I haven't beaten when we play casuals. There are 1000% players out there that are still infinitely better than me. There are 1000% players out there that are still infinitely better than me. But I can win King of Shadows, and I don't play like I believe that. In this specific scene, my biggest enemy right now isn't even a specific player. It's literally me. Me and the inner voice that always acts like me winning would be an upset. I don't believe in my heart of hearts, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of losses. So this is me manifesting. I am fully capable of being Philly's first Queen of Shadows. My greatest opponent is not on the other side of the stream setup, but in my chair with me. I can win that mirror match, and I will. This time, all I can say is that I learned from the almost. But there's going to come a day when it's not almost, and I do take it, and I get to stand on the stage and have my moment. And I'm going to keep working, even when that means analyzing the hard losses and being disappointed in myself, until I get there.